Matthew and Jerri Rose. I am a social worker, and Matthew works at Alltech, and we have 3 children. I'm also the children's director at Spruce Pine First Baptist Church. We have 3 children. Our oldest, Nicholas, is an engineer in Raleigh with his wife, Kayla. Our daughter, Tyler, and her husband, Drew, are missionaries in Charleston. They serve in Africa part of the year in Charleston, stateside, doing discipleship. And then we have our baby, McKenna, that just graduated from McDowell Early College. And high school and college. During Hurricane Helene, we had gone on a family vacation. Our oldest daughter and her husband are missionaries in Africa.
We left another hurricane.
They came home, and we wanted to have the family all together, and so we had arranged a beach trip. And we left on Thursday, the day of the hurricane. And I remember when we were leaving, it was pouring the rain here. And I looked at Matthew and I said, we have got to be out of our minds driving to the beach in the middle of a hurricane. And he said, well, I don't think we're going to have to worry about it because it sounds like the rain is coming here. So I think it'll be fine. By Saturday, we started seeing Facebook messages. People were saying, all these things. There was a hurricane and there's no power in Spruce Pine, Mitchell County, McDowell County. People were saying on Facebook that they needed things. They needed water. So our first thought was, okay, we can get water and we can bring it home. And then we saw, well, you can't get in certain ways and you have to go around up the mountain and back around and all these things. And as we're thinking about all of these things, it occurred to us, we're in such a hurry to get home. What if we don't have a home to come to? It was then that I realized where our focus should be. These are material things. We love our home. We love it here, but it's just temporary. And so we were able to shift our thinking, like, let's just get home and see who we can help, see who can get out. We have a lot of neighbors that are elderly here, and we just started thinking, like, okay, who can we get to first? Where's the chainsaw? We need to get gas cans. And so we just stored up provisions and headed home. We applied to FEMA. We did all the things that we knew we could do.
We called our insurance company.
Called our insurance company. We're denied, of course, like everybody else. And we just came home. He had to go back to work. I had to go back to work. And we had to, like everyone else, we just had to put our lives back together. We just didn't really know what to do. We didn't really know, do we just stay here? Do we kind of camp? I'm sure you're going to see in the pictures the driveway, like how there's nowhere to park. So I had to park at our neighbors that have been very gracious to let us park there and walk into our house. So we thought first, okay, should we just continue to do that? And then we started hearing from all these people, just friends and family, contractors, friends that said, we're not sure that you should really stay there. We don't know the integrity of the house and the foundation. It's not safe, especially McKenna's bedroom that's on that side. So we took their advice. Our friend Alex knew a gentleman that's retired from the Navy, and he has a summer home here, and he so graciously let us rent from him while we figure this out. And it's been a blessing, but it's also, it's like having feet in two different places, or not knowing where to put your feet. We had a geologist come out, he's local, and he said that the integrity of our foundation and everything has been compromised. So he deemed it not safe. I got 4 denial letters from FEMA, and so we didn't know what to do.
The main concern was that the whole top of the mountain, from my top of my driveway to here, may actually just slide.
Financially, it is a pinch. I'm working 2 jobs, but you do have to think paying a mortgage and paying rent. You do have to think about college. We got a kid going to college, and
we're making more
there's a
we've ever
financial
made
strain, and we have jobs that pay well, but it's also going and trying to save again to figure out, okay, we have this mortgage, we can't default on our mortgage, but we can't have a wall like that either. We can't make home repairs and pay a licensed contractor to come fix this foundation and do all this at the same time. It's just very overwhelming.